Coming to your mat, finding your way in a child's pose. Knees together, separate forehead connecting to the mat. Release the breath. Looking up through and between the hands, rise yourself to tabletop. Take a breath in through nose, out through mouth. Bend the elbows, tap down, tabletop. Tap down, tabletop. Tap down, navel in, tabletop. Child's pose, table. Child's pose, table. Child's pose, table. Child's pose, table. Use that navel, squeeze it, lift the feet up, back and forth. Look to your feet, pretending that you have a tail wagging back and forth. There you go, get into it. Bend the elbows, move the waist back and forth with the breath. Shake it out, shake out the shoulders like a snake. Release the head, release the busy mind. Let it go. Become present. Reach the arm up and through under rib cage. Up, open hand, under rib cage. Up, open hand, gaze up. Tap the top of the feet. Release down, forward, hand down. Under, lift to the rib cage. Open the breath to the rib cage. Open the breath. Tap, tap, tap the feet. Send the arm forward, hand down, table. Child's pose, slide hands to thighs and roll and rock yourself. Warm up the thighs. Any movement you need to do. Release the head, release the shoulders. Rock and roll. Sway the arms side to side. Releasing, shaking it out. Open the arms to the side. Pretending like you're putting on sleeves, like a prana sleeve. Bringing in that energy. Bring it into the heart. Open. Into the heart and open. Rocking to the heart and open. And open. Hands together, interlace, press palms out, down, rise up to your knees, lean back and lift. Back, navel support and lift. And back and lift. Hands to heart center. Release the chin, open the arms. Finding yourself a spinal twist here, connecting, shoulders pressed back. Inhale, rise the arms. Exhale, spinal twist to your opposite side, shoulders down. You can close the eyes. Arms come up, hands center. Coming down to your child's pose, wiggle it out a bit. Rise up to a table. Shake out the hips. Curl the toes. Lean back. Start to release the head and slowly rise downward dog, but it's just a couple inches at a time. You hold and hover. Lengthen the spine each time. Movement, thought, breath, connection. Mindfully extending back so you're not slapping the kneecaps. Micro bend the knees if the hamstrings are tight. Ujjayi breath. Roll the spine forward into plank, slightly rounded. Knees down, press back. Rise elbows up. Curl downward dog, roll forward, plank, child's pose. Elbows, table, downward dog, rolling the spine, rock it back and forth. Good, knees down, slide up, hands to the thigh, hands heart center. Remember that intention. Open the arms up. Bring the hands back, bringing in that intention. Reach up, send that intention forward, palms up to receive, hands together, and open the arms up to a T, strong, elbows in, engage the back. You see my arms are shaking, I am flexing. Inhale, rise yourself up, straighten through that front leg, hover over the front leg like a plane. You don't have to do nose to knee, we're just opening up slightly. And then rolling the arms here and back down. Windmill up, exhale down. Windmill up and bend front knee, extending. Hands down, curl back toe, downward dog. Come down to the knees, child's pose. Sliding up, hands to thighs, shake it out. Hands center, lift up, send it forward. Where is our intention? It's here in between my hands now. I'm opening it up for myself. I bring it in, I squeeze it tight. Scapula is open. Squeeze it in and open. Squeeze it in and release, coming down into that hover. So this time we did a couple of those squeezes, a little bit more than the first side. So again, if you want, when you're repeating this video, you can add as many as you want. There are options. Rolling forward, windmill down, and up, windmill up, and windmill down. Windmill up, open up with the breath. Exhale, windmill down, using balance. Send that knee forward, extend the arm forward. Reach with thought, with breath. Place the hands down, curl the back toe, downward dog. Little bounce, 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 shake, 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 bounce, bounce, bounce. Stepping the foot forward in between the hands, low lunge. Hands come heart center. Where's my breath? Add a few little bounces there if you like. Coming up, finding Trikonasana legs. Now again, here's that sleeve of prana. It's opening up. Follow the hand. Follow the gaze to the hand. Out there. Bink. Open the fingers into jazz hands. Oh yes, we're getting fancy. Trikonasana triangle pose here. Open up. Sending that inner thigh forward. Release down. Maybe bend the knee and open up. Circle up. Bend. Circle up. Release down. Press back. Downward dog. Stepping the other foot through. Again, front knee above the ankle, back leg strong and supported. Again, you can do those bounces if you want. If not, stay stationary. Extending out. Again, find that prana sleeve on this side. Look at that intense gaze. Follow that hand as it goes across the chest, across the shoulder, and then it just opens up out there. The hands are together and they open. Releasing forward, coming into your triangle pose, connecting down, reaching up, gazing up or center or to the floor. Good. Circling the arms. Now again, you can bend that front knee on the first side if you liked how we did on that first side. Releasing down, downward dog. Where's your breath? Separate the feet out and then start to walk the hands to feet, and then plug the shoulders back, lifting the shoulders up, lifting up and tap, 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 pretending that there's a little drum down there. Tap, tap, tap your mat, outside of mat, tap, tap, back, back in. Shake, shake, shake the bum. Ooh, yeah, I'm having fun. Ooh, yeah. And rock it back and forth. Have fun with the arms. Just create a fun little movement here. Roll it out, shake it out, maybe staying high up in the hips, or maybe wiggling yourself down into a squat. Pause and reflect. Like a fish in the water. I'm going for a swim. And then coming up and coming down. Out of the water, in the water, out of the water. Oh, I think I'm going to stay out of the water. Now I'm going to shake the hips here. Ooh, back and forth. I release my arms. I feel the breath and I'm having fun. Nice and tall shoulders. And I'm walking up to the middle of my mat. Empty coat sleeves here, back and forth. Shake it out. Mindful movement of your knees so you're not twisting out, but just releasing here any static energy. Jump together. Pause for reflection. Close the eyes. Release the arms, open the eyes. Roll the shoulders, roll it out, roll it out. Getting ready for tree pose. You can bring the foot in or you can keep it to the floor, whatever works. Hands together and let's bounce the shoulders. Release the arms out to the side and bring it back in. Da 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 da. Have a little fun back and forth. Oh yeah. Releasing down. Keep that knee bent. One hand to the shin for support and then open up. So the one knee is bent, the other leg is straight. Release down. Roll up. Release the arms. Palms forward. Hands together. Moment here. Shake, shake, shake it out. Shake, shake it out. Do, do. Tree pose here on our other side. So again, you can keep the foot to the floor for that support. Or if you like, bring the foot up to the inner thigh. Hands come together. Oh, let's roll the shoulders forward. Yeah, just switch it up this time. Release it out. Big, 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 big arms. Do, do, do. Let's bounce it. Oh yeah. Bring it back in. Have a little fun. Hello. Hello. I'm bouncing my shoulders. Yeah. Release that leg down. Again, you're still keeping that leg bent, the leg that was out. Hand to the one shin and an inhale. Open the arm. Shimmy, 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 shake. Coming up to your standing. And let's just bounce it out. Rock the hips, yeah, yeah. I hope you have music on because I'm not that best of a soundtrack for you. Make your way up to the top of the mat, Tadasana. Breath, exhale down. Send the knees forward and straight legs. Knees forward, straight legs. You're coming to the ball of the foot. Straight legs. Ball mount. Hands to the floor, maybe back behind. You can lean the torso forward slightly here, or you can stack the shoulders over the hips. A little bit more of a challenge. And roll yourself back. Whoa! And forward fold. Roll back. Switch the cross to the leg. Forward fold. 2 more times. Roll back. Forward fold. Switch cross. Roll back. Switch cross. Forward fold. Hands to knees, roll it down. Inhale, rise, exhale, lower. Switching direction with the breath. Good. From here, extend the legs out in front. A little shake out. Again, releasing anything. Add the shoulders. Rock it back and forth. Maybe a little twist. Maybe squeeze out the muscle there a little bit. Rub it out. Bring one shin parallel to the side of the mat. The other shin parallel to the front of the mat. Hinging forward. Coming down as far as you like. Hey, maybe the forehead will connect, maybe it won't. You can hold this position as long as you like. Again, this is just a quick yoga practice here, so pause the video where you need to. You know what works best. Rolling yourself up. Open out, maybe staying on the arm straight, or come to elbow and use that bum to press that hip forward. Open up through that quad of the back leg. Keeping the spine elongated so you're not crunching the low back. Hands to floor for support. Watch low back. Rise yourself back up. Little roll one direction. Roll other direction. And we're going into the other side. So we're going to turn our legs. Little pivot. Oh, yep, back on the mat. Here we are. One shin parallel to side of mat. Other shin parallel to front of mat. Walk yourself into whatever position is comfortable for that hip. You can stay to the arms. Maybe elbows, forearms on this side. You never know. Gently press up. Find your way down again into that quad stretch, maybe staying upright, or if it's good for you today, elbow, forearm. Again, hand to the hip to remind yourself, press hip forward and opening up through the quad so you can slightly press down on that back knee. You're going to feel this quad stretch here. It's pretty intense. Keep heart lifted. Breath smooth. Hands to the floor for support. A little roll here and other direction. Bring that back leg around, just for support. Shake it out again. Little rub to the muscles. Make your way down onto your back, knees bent. Bring the knees into the chest, hand behind thigh. Flex the feet, curl the nose to knee. Release down. Straighten the legs up as far as they'll go. Bring them in slightly for a little stretch here to the back of the leg. Bending at the knees, opening out like in a butterfly or diamond shape. Interlace the fingers around the feet. Curl yourself up if you like. Flap the knees in together and out. Bending at the elbows, bring them in and out. Use that navel for support. In. Good. Curl yourself up. Reach the legs up. Maybe hold the feet here if you like. Slide the hands down. Release the upper body. Keep the legs up for a moment. Extend one leg out. One knee is bent. Use that foot to kind of lift the hips up. Shift them to the side. Finding your spinal twist. You can look to the opposite direction if that's okay for the neck. Inhale back center. Release that leg. Extending, switching sides. Again, foot on the floor helps to lift the hip to shift to one side. Extending over in your spinal twist. You can keep that one arm out or to the knee like we did on the other side if you want to bring it in closer. Roll yourself back up. Good. And just warming up the muscles here a little bit, kind of shake it out, shake out the full body, rubbing through the navel center here a little bit. And then release it out overhead, deep breath. Exhale through the mouth. Release to your final Shavasana, final resting pose. Again, pause the video and hold as long as you like. And to wiggle the fingers and toes, the wrist and ankle. Release the chin down, side to side, rubbing the hands. Place hands over eyes. Rub the forehead, the eyebrows, through the hairline, down the face. Reach the arms, curl down to one side, rest here. Use the arms, press up, seated position, keep the eyes closed. And again, find a moment here for seated meditation reflection. Again, hold this as long as you like. Bring the hands together, heart center, chin down. Bring the chin back up. Namaste.